Come on, let's go.
Hurry up.
I was grabbing a beer.
Welcome to the PorchTlk Podcast, where 320-somethings talk about anything, everything, everything in between. All of that. We are on the Reddit Stories and Confessions episode for Season 3. I'm Eric.
Ezra, Brockwood Elementary, class of 06, valedictorian.
I'm Morgan. I'm not a regular mom. I'm a cat mom.
If you guys could be here for the start of this recording, it's been a fun time, and we're fucking 10 seconds into this thing.
It's going to be a great episode.
Yeah, hopefully we can have your video this time, so I don't have to put up another missing poster with a AI generated photo.
Oh, that was so fucking funny.
That's the best I could come up with.
I love that you chose that picture too. Like,
I got pictures of more you can use. Just remind me, bro.
All right, say that.
No, we're not going to use those.
So if you haven't been here before for a Reddit's confession and stories, we pretty much take a lot of stories off of Reddit. Am I the assholes? Any confessions? I'll bring out some HBCU confessions. We'll do that for a while. Have a little post topics, and then we'll wrap it up. So I think you can sit down and enjoy the ride. I'm going to start this off with an Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for telling my brother he cannot stay with me over Christmas if he brings his prosthetic leg? My younger brother has a prosthetic leg. I think it's creepy as fuck, and I have no idea where he got it. I'm reasonably certain that this is something I would rather not know. To be clear, my brother has two perfectly healthy legs still attached to his body. He just has this thing he takes with him everywhere. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't want to know. Before you ask, yeah, it's probably a mental health thing. He wanted to stay with me rather than our parents while he is home for the holidays. I said he was more than welcome to stay with us as long as he doesn't bring that thing into my house. He said it wasn't a big deal and that he would leave it in his luggage. I agreed on the condition that if I saw out of his luggage in my home, then I had the right to destroy it. He backtracked on staying with me and is staying at our parents' house, where he is miserable. They still treat him like a little boy instead of a guy who is almost 30. He called me again after supper and asked to please stay with me. I said he could wait as long as we wait. I said he could as long as we together took this thing and put it into a storage unit until he leaves. I get the key. He won't do it. He says that I'm being a bitch for not letting him stay with me. I think he needs to get therapy or medication or both, or a girlfriend, boyfriend, dog, cat, hamster, something. Just not a goddamn prosthetic leg. Am I the asshole?
No.
Okay. I think it's just a prosthetic leg. Yes, it's fucking weird. I think you should be more leaning towards getting your brother fucking therapy. But
I mean, yeah.
it's not like he's carrying around like a rifle or anything that's dangerous to someone. Like, he is carrying a leg. It's fucking weird. You should really have some major talks about that with him. But if that's what is preventing him, like, do they not like each other other than that? Like, is the leg the only thing that's keeping them from hanging out? Or is the brother just strange in other ways? Or is he a normal guy who carries around a leg? I don't know.
He doesn't sound normal because he was like, it's probably a mental health thing. Definitely get Buddy checked out. Also, she's not the asshole. It's her house. Like, I also probably don't want you dragging around a prosthetic leg. Like,
But
nah.
yeah, like, but if you keep it in the room and like your luggage, or even just in your room, it's not bothering you.
It's not
Yeah,
necessarily bothering you, but it's weird as shit. Like, what if I got company over? What if someone's here? Why the fuck
But
your
it's in the
brother?
room. It's in the bedroom that he's staying in.
Yeah,
No
but
one
he
will
can't.
see it.
he wasn't going to keep it there.
He wouldn't even leave it in the luggage. If you don't leave it in the luggage, you're not leaving it in the room.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said that he would leave it in the luggage. Oh, okay.
He said that he was going to, and then when she was like, yeah, so we're for sure doing that, he's like, I'm going to stay with mom and dad instead.
Uh, yeah, but okay. Maybe he just wanted some free meals.
I mean, he probably could have got him at there. I mean, I'm assuming she can. If you're staying at someone's house, you should probably at least hook him up with a meal or two.
I don't know. If you're staying at your siblings, you're probably not going to get the same treatment if you're staying at your parents.
I mean, according to her, they treat him like a little boy, and he's almost 30. So
I was
we
about to
got a
say,
lot going on there.
it depends on the sibling. Like, They might be treating you better than your parents.
Honestly.
Yeah.
She's not the asshole. He might be the ass. He's probably the asshole, and it's not for like saying he won't come if he can't bring it, but he's the asshole for like carrying around his prosthetic leg. Like, you're a dickhead. Niggas need that. Somebody is in the streets arguing with their insurance right now because they can't afford a prosthetic leg, and you just got one for fun.
Yeah, and like also, is this like where did he get this prosthetic leg? Like off the black
No one knows. She
market?
doesn't want to ask, but that's the thing. I need to know.
That's
Or
actually
did he like rob someone who like needed that leg and like he had like such a fetish over her? He was like, I need this leg.
You know what? You're right, yo. This is probably some fetish type shit. What the fuck has he done to this leg?
That's what someone in the comments said. They were like, not an asshole. Also, I'm worried this is a fetish thing. And I was like, oh, you know what? I don't know what there is, but there might be something there.
Yeah, that leg is his bitch.
No, some people really do have a fetish for people who are like limbless.
Were you trying to think of what to call it?
She just is like,
Oh,
limbless.
that's decapitated.
Like if you're
Yeah.
missing an arm, someone's probably into that.
That's definitely limbless.
Yeah, limbless.
Good use of word.
I'm just trying to figure out what that fetish is. Like, what gets you turned on about the missing limb?
Yeah, no,
I don't know. Maybe like the sight of a nub.
Maybe, but like,
Because it is like something weird. Like, I mean, okay.
I was thinking
canceled, but like if you see a nub, like it looks different, and like maybe some people are turned on
hey,
by the way a nub looks.
I
like
was
some fleshy skin.
I was thinking about this on my drive to work this morning while listening to some Reddit stories. I wish they attached pictures of the people involved. This nigga look like. Because I definitely got an idea in mind. I got an idea in mind, but like I don't 100%. Yeah, I definitely wish they had a picture because like he need to be seen.
Yeah, you imagine you're just going throughout your day and you're like, was that the guy that we saw on Reddit that carries the limb around?
That would be crazy. You see it hanging out at therapy centers.
I would love that.
What if it turns out he's like a diabetic and he's gonna lose his leg soon, so he's like just prepping and already has the leg?
No.
No.
Fit old.
All right, that's it for mine. As hit yours.
Okay, my first one is coming from the Reddit channel Bad Roommates. Ooh. Male 23 living with nightmare roommate, female 29.
Can't be me. I'm only 28.
Nigga, you are like 35. It's a text convo. Her name is Haley. His name is unknown. The conversation starts like this. Hey, can you cover me on utilities this month? I know I'm late, but I don't have money right now. I can only afford to pay rent. I would really appreciate you. I'll pay you back as soon as I can. Buddy says, dude, no. This is already the third time in a row that you're late on rent and utilities. I had to spot you last month too, and you're trying to offer other ways to pay me back. Is disgusting. You need to get your shit together and move out. She says, I never offered sex to you. You came on to me when we first moved in, and you were always flirting with me. You were practically begging for it. Don't act stupid. And you know the situation right now. Can you be a little more fucking empathetic? He says, this is why I draw the line. You're actually crazy. The fact that you think I ever came on to you or I even came close to flirting with you, it's crazy. You're a slob, no job, and trying to take advantage of the fact that you have a male roommate because you think everyone wants to fuck you. Not to mention you came knocking on my door last month crying because you couldn't afford utilities. And when I was kind and offered to spot you the first time, you alluded to giving me pleasure in exchange for me paying for your shit. Don't try to flip the script. She said, fuck you for saying that. I was being nice to you because I felt guilty that I couldn't pay for my half. How is this crazy? If anything, you're crazy for thinking I even want you in the first place. He said, you said it yourself right there. I was being nice to you because you felt guilty. You truly reached an all-time low because trying to offer sex for the price of utilities to your male roommate just became you. I'm into you. I wouldn't even touch you with a stick from across the living room. Get a fucking grip. Sure, keep pretending you're not into me, buddy. Just making living 10 times more awkward. So go fuck somebody else for your utility money. I'm not paying for your half of shit anymore. Good luck. I'll be contacting the landlord. I'm done putting up with this shit. You're making me feel uncomfortable in my own home. She closes this out with, great. I'll fucking contact the landlord first and tell him what a piece of shit you are. And while I'm telling everyone you're gay, clearly you fucking me because you don't want to fuck women. Fuck with the wrong person, you piece of gay rotten shit.
What an ending.
Okay,
She's so
wait,
fashion.
wait. To clarify though, he did accept the first time
No, he's
sexual favors.
No.
no. He didn't want it at all.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck her deal is. That is so embarrassing.
No, like to get turned down multiple times, and then to have a nigga tell you like you selling pussy for the price of utilities, you can't come back from
Right.
that.
That was literally my next question. Like, how much are these utilities? Like
Yeah.
thousands of dollars? Because there's no way.
When you were reading that, like in my mind, I was just like, in an alternate world, this would be a conversation of Ezra and Morgan living together and like arguing
Ew,
over
shut the
some shit.
fuck up. I don't even know where the fuck you're going with that, but no fucking way.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Alternate world. That
I
could be real.
literally almost threw up.
I did throw. Morgan could not pay me enough. Actually, that is probably exactly what happened. She would be trying to get the price of utilities covered. I would be like, "Get a fuck,
Oh my god.
yeah." I
First of
like.
all, if I was gonna get the price of utilities covered, it would not be someone like Ezra I would go to.
I'm gonna tell her now. Just because she knows I would say no too quick, way too quick. And the price of
It's
utilities,
because I would never.
the
I
price
would rather just be homeless.
utilities is like $40. That's like
Yeah, I'd be homeless.
10 times too much. We gotta bring the price
I'd
down.
be homeless.
Pussy is getting sold for way less than
Homeless.
$40.
Me, Sweet Cheeks, and Prince, we'd be off on the street
First off, you would have been
before
the
I ever
cat's not
made
even.
myself sick like that.
You know what's like really funny is like that was a bit, but like you guys arguing sounded just like that fucking text thread. Like verbatim, just was a continuation of that text thread, which is why I fucking said it.
Yeah, well, that text thread
I
would never have happened because
would never
I
let her
would never be desperate enough to sleep
have
with
my
Ezra.
number. If I'm being honest,
How many like if you had a roommate who was behind, I feel like you could give them 1 month of being back on utilities. Like, all right, listen, maybe it was a bad month.
No,
That was it. You can give them 1 month. If they're like if you're friends, 1 month,
if
but
you're
after that it's a
friends,
problem. Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, if you're just roommates, you don't have to do that shit, and nor should you. Like that
yeah.
person,
What's the
you
alternative?
unless they are someone so close to you and you can trust them that they will or at least feel guilty about not paying you back and like there's some repercussions like if they don't pay you back. But if
What's
it's someone random or a stranger, like I don't know these people's relationship to each other or how they became roommates, but obviously they're not super close.
what's
Why
the
she would
alternative?
ever even think that he would cover her bills.
Okay, but what's the alternative in that situation? Because if you're not giving them, not for that one, but just like I think you got to give them a month or two grace. Because you're not evicting landlord, not evicting someone for utilities. Usually, those are usually
You
like two
can't get
separate things.
utilities.
So
Yeah.
soon as they pay their
Only rent.
rent, you kind of fuck. The only option is you gonna be without utilities.
Yeah, okay, so then you're gonna be paying utilities forever because they're just never gonna like just like she did, not pay utilities for months.
Nah, you give them 1 month. You make sure they get you back. You can give them a 1 month grace, but
I
like,
don't know, maybe because you guys are guys, you would pay the utilities for someone. I'm not fucking paying the utilities, bitch. You better cough it up.
hmm but like when like she
I
don't
cough it up. I figure a way out.
when she
If you
don't
can't
cough
figure
it
it
up.
out, then you shouldn't be living on your own.
But if she don't cough it up and your Wi-Fi out, like what you finna do?
I'd get my own Wi-Fi. I wouldn't give her the fucking password.
That's I don't hate that method.
What
Yeah,
about the
Wi-Fi is not
electricity
that
and the water?
expensive.
Yeah, Wi-Fi and change the password.
Yeah, like what are these utilities?
No,
I'm
I'm trying.
talking all the normal ones. Electric, maybe gas if you have it, water, like you can't lock her out of those.
I could lock her out of Wi-Fi. That would be enough for
Water.
anyone in this generation.
Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, like again, I need to see what this shorty look like. I hate that there's no. If there were pictures, this would be so much better.
Oh, you need to see what she looks like? Why?
Cause the way he was rejecting her so hard in those chats, but it seemed for whatever reason she thinks she's a bad bitch. Like I'm kind of confused.
But if she was a bad bitch, you would think it was okay.
Wouldn't think it was okay. I would appreciate this nigga having standards and constantly turning her
Oh.
on, like you're sick, nasty, pussy. So I'm gonna be honest. If you
But
willing
if
to,
she was ugly, he wouldn't have standards for refusing
you
her.
know, still have standards, but if she's bad, then he has more standards. Because not every nigga is just turning down bad hoes who live with him. So his standards will be like, dang, like you have morals and you live by that. I can
Or he
appreciate it.
could just have like normal standards and just respects himself,
Why
no
is
matter
Morgan
what
trying to
she
get you
looks
caught
like.
up today? I feel like she's
What
really
she
trying to put you on something
nigga
today.
is strange. Anyway, fuck, what was I about to say? Fuck, I lost
That
it
you
because
don't
you
have
had,
standards.
I lost it because you was on that bullshit. Fuck, it was
You
good.
were talking about adding photos. That was about it.
Yeah, that was probably like the gist of it for real.
Mm.
You should recommend that on Reddit. Just be like, listen, can we start adding photos to this to just see what these people are acting like?
Literally.
Some people are visual learners. All right. We got another Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for telling my husband that he has to let my dad witness his colonoscopy? So this starts out my mother in law wants to be in the room when I give birth. She is an unpleasant and pushy woman, and none of her own daughters have allowed her near her when they gave birth. My sister in laws are at least 12 years older than her, and her and her husband, so they're like done having kids. I'm at the last chance for my mother in law to see a birth of a grandchild, and I have zero interest in letting that judgmental old woman see me down there. She has objected to me from the beginning because I have tattoos and I'm not in any way interested in being a stay-at-home wife. I have a lot of tattoos and a career I plan on continuing. And I have oh, she has tattoos down there that are none of her business. Interesting.
Wait, this
Whoa,
girl has tattoos?
She has tattoos, but
it
she
was on
also has
the
them.
box.
Yeah, down there.
Yeah.
Okay. My husband is her baby boy. Hate that. He is a good husband and stood up for me against her many times. When she tried to interfere with our own wedding, he put his foot down. When she tried to convince him that we would move to his hometown where he could work, but I would not be able to find employment in her line of work, he said no because my career is important to me. And while we can live off his earnings and the cost of the town is lower in his hometown, our combined earnings are much better altogether, which of course makes sense for pretty much most things. She has started crying to him that all she wants is to see a grandchild being born. All her friends have experienced it and she wants it. He's starting to crumble under her emotional blackmail. So I made it clear that the only way I would agree was if before my birth, my husband made arrangements for my father to witness him getting a colonoscopy. He would need a ride anyway, so it's basically two birds with one stone. He said I'm being ridiculous, but I said none of my brothers would let my dad see them getting a camera shoved up their ass, and he felt left out. He finally understood my point, but his mother is upset that I used such a stupid comparison. She says that it isn't the same thing at all. I offered to change it to me watching her get a Brazilian wax, and she hasn't called in a week. I know seeing a baby being baby. I know seeing a baby being born might be her dream, but I'm not interested. Am I the asshole?
Not the
Okay.
ass.
All of these comparisons are so non-related. First of all, I would never want my dad to see my man get a colonoscopy.
I like how
Also,
that's your biggest beef with it.
no, nor would I want to see my mother-in-law get a fucking Brazilian wax. Third point, which is the most important, but I just need to get all those like basic points out of the way. If you are not comfortable with someone being at the birth of your child, it's like no question. that they're gonna come. I don't give a fuck who they are. If my own mother made me uncomfortable, she would not be at the birth of that. That is like such a like exhausting moment already. I would hate for someone to even put like more negative shit in that moment.
Yeah, but mother-in-laws would be different for real.
No.
I like how she keeps talking about how like this mother-in-law is making it like seeing the birth of your grandchild is some like monumental moment that like every grandma has. Cause like I did not know grandmas be there for that shit.
At least mother-in-laws. I thought it was just your mom. Like maybe like once they're born,
I
but
thought it
like
was
you're
I thought it was like your man and the nurse.
no, I've seen plenty of times where the mom was there, like the birth mom's mom, because like they can kind of help you. Like I don't know, it's like someone who can help you through it. I don't even know who personally I would want other than my husband in the room. But
I mean, I think that's reasonable.
yeah, but I don't know. That's like a very fuck. First of all, birth like freaks me out. The thought of it freaks me out. I don't want a lot of people there in the first place. So I don't think this is crazy at all.
Yeah, I also don't think that's crazy. The more I
Especially if the girl's a bitch, the mom.
it, the more I think about it, like the weirder that gets, like his mom. Her analogies were definitely like over the top. I like it because it's like you're pretty much like fuck you with those analogies because none of them are like realistic. But at the same time, like mother-in-law's request is like dumb as hell.
I don't get
I think
why you want to. It's not even that she wants to be in the room. She wants to watch it happen, which is what I think is the weird part. Like maybe she could get like a nice little side seat over on the end, not watching, but just being support system. But for me, like, no, I want to watch the baby come out. That's weird.
okay,
Honestly,
but does she
a
mean? But does
compromise.
she
Like,
mean watch it come out of the vagina? Because I could
I
see if
think
I
so. She
did
wants
want
to.
people in the room to like they could sit on the side.
I was gonna say, just let them be at the hospital. I feel like that's enough, because then you like get to see the baby when it's born, and they'll call you in there. You can come get a little glimpse at it. Like you're tripping if you think you're gonna bully yourself into being in the room. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, she wants to see the baby being born because her daughters didn't let it happen. She wants to get. That's why she was like, I got tattoos down there that she doesn't need to see.
If
I
I'm being
think no,
honest,
I just think the rule is if you're gonna invite someone, then it's okay. But like, I don't care who it is, even if it was your husband. I mean, obviously, why would you not want the husband or like father of the baby, whatever it is? If you don't invite them, they shouldn't be there.
Yeah,
um, what was I about to say? Oh, I think honestly, if you're shorty and your mother-in-law act like that, you probably gotta reconsider like when your mother-in-law can see and be around your kids.
mm.
Because somebody who's gonna try to bully themselves into being there for your childbirth, probably gonna try to bully you in parenting, probably gonna try to like overstep their like grandparent boundaries.
I mean, she was already trying to get them to move closer to home just for the son to be there, but then the wife would be fucked without like not having a job.
Yeah.
So
She's
mm-mm.
gonna have like set rules for the baby, and then like when they're 13, 14 years old, they're gonna go visit grandma and like be able to do all this shit and then come back and like be a teenage rebel.
Yeah, running loose ship out there.
Yeah, like, oh, grandma let me try a beer. Why can't I have one here?
All right, I got a little smooth, casual one to build up for something great. This is a Am I the Asshole? Small. Am I the asshole for laughing when my son came home from meeting his girlfriend's parents because he chose to behave like he does at home? My son burps a lot while eating. I have tried telling him multiple times that it is rude. I've told him to slow down so he doesn't swallow air with his food. I've told him he's disgusting. My wife will constantly jump in to defend him. She will say that's just the way he is and it's not his fault. The
Mm.
thing he can control himself when he's around. The thing is, he can control himself when I remind him. He chooses not to. He just went on a date with his girlfriend last night and she told him a new asshole. It was his first time meeting her parents since they lived in another city. They went out to a fancy restaurant and he burped all the way through supper. He came home almost in tears from her chewing him out for being a jackass in front of her family. I heard him telling my wife about it and I laughed. She asked me what was so funny and I reminded them both that I had tried dozens, if not hundreds of times to teach him table manners and he rejected them and she protected him. I said that now he is a grown man, he had to learn the hard way. They both think that she overreacted and that I'm the asshole for being amused by this experience. Edit. My son is 22.
No,
That's the kicker.
that is
Dude,
disgusting.
I thought this nigga was gonna be like 13.
No, I just knew this guy was gonna be old, but disgusting. You
Yeah,
deserve all the fucking hate you get if you're fucking smacking your food and like being gross at the dinner table,
yeah.
ruining a meal that you're probably not even paying for.
It's a fact. Like, even if you eat like nasty like that on your girl, that's crazy. Like that she's let that slide. But this your first time meeting her parents, and you didn't think to like tighten up a little bit. Yeah, you gotta get a grip.
that's insane. The fact that the mom was like letting that go for years too, insane. Like you have
Yeah,
to parent your kids. Who are these parents that are just letting shit like that slide? It's insane.
That's her baby boy.
I
Mm-mm.
don't know.
All 22 years of
Hate
him.
to say this, but they're probably, at least the mom is a little bit overweight.
Oh, potentially, we need to see those pictures. I would go one step further. They're white, hands down, 100%. I thought you were gonna say that. They definitely white for sure.
That would never happen in a black household.
Would not have
But
it in household. You would have been smacked.
I don't see a white dad saying anything though.
You know what? It depends. You know, some dads be kind of like, nah,
That's
you're.
why I was like, maybe it's a mixed couple.
It could be. It
I could
could
see
be.
that. I could see that.
White mom ruining him.
It's
You
that
know what?
gentle parenting.
Yo.
And the dad is like, boy, and
Try to
he's over
tell your
there
ass.
smacking away with his like white girlfriend and her white family, and they're disgusted because they're probably like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Hate to see
But
it.
that is so judgmental of me. Like, who knows?
Yeah, that was very judgmental.
Don't worry.
Very
But I could see it.
I'm gonna reply and ask for them to send pictures, so I'll have that answer.
Bro, 22 doing that, meeting the parents, insane.
No, that's like crazy.
Insane move.
Then there was no
Yeah.
water in there. No, like that's crazy.
I'd be so. I just don't know how you don't feel like the lack of awareness for people who do that is so embarrassing.
If I'm being honest, she might have to break up with Buddy.
How is
If
she
you
letting this
can't
thing go
control that,
beforehand?
Yeah, because like you're a grown man without table manners, and like you couldn't. The self control, the lack of self control, that's gonna have me questioning you. You couldn't practice self control for an hour and a half of meeting my parents.
uh, and then to think about like all your children, like what if you have 5 children and they all smack,
Mm-mm.
and now you have your husband too, is 6 smackers at the table? I'm gonna
Not
throw up.
smackers at the
My
table.
biggest pet peeve is mouth noises. I'm telling you right now, I would literally be sick. I would.
Yeah, no.
Oh my god, that sounds like torture. Whew.
I'm
I
honestly
want to see
disturbed
who
that
this
we had this
girlfriend is that was
topic.
letting this happen the whole time.
Yeah. No, like if I'm being honest, yeah, like the girlfriend might have needed to like pull him to the side and say something.
Yeah, wouldn't you guys say something to your
Yeah.
significant other? I would.
Honestly, if I knew my significant other ate like a fucking wild animal, I'd probably let him know beforehand, like, hey, yo, like, be cool.
I don't even know if you'd be dating because I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of your dates you go to dinner. Was he not doing this on the first date? Like, did he wait till he got comfortable and then start smacking and burping, doing all this stuff? Like, what was going on?
Yeah, I think I would say it on the first date. Like,
There
Oh,
probably wouldn't be a second date.
yeah, no chance.
no way. No.
That's crazy.
Another loose ship, man. Another loose ship going on.
Close.
He is not the asshole.
I
No, that's it. He was in the right. He's been in the right the whole time. The mom's the asshole. She let this happen.
Yeah. We should get little things that say like if we vote, he's the asshole, or no, they're not the asshole, they are the asshole, and like we could just like boop.
Let's see if we can get your video for this episode before we start trying to add graphics to it.
Literally.
Yeah, right. Let me get a laptop first.
Yeah,
I can't see one. I got one I'm trying to move.
Oh, he does have one for you.
We'll talk offline. We'll take this offline.
Yeah.
I actually hate when niggas say that.
Oh, the worst. All right, I'm gonna hit some quick HBCU confessions, and then we'll wrap it up with Ezra's big story.
Highlight of the cast.
First one. Man's had an asthma attack while I was riding his face. This is killer pussy right here. This was from Anonymous. Just a little easy one to get into it.
Is this
Okay.
me? I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Just
Swapped girlfriends with my friend. Now I think his girlfriend is pregnant with my child. Kentucky State.
Come on, you got to be better than that. Also, did not know Kentucky HBCUs.
Wait,
Yeah.
who said this story said they were riding someone's face?
The last story.
Yeah, the last one they were riding face and the guy had an asthma attack.
Okay.
Well, different stories now. Now they done swapped and Shorty's pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate that.
Yeah. How do you leave someone with an abandonment issue? I want to leave my girl to really focus on myself, but she's going to see herself as the problem. Also, MSU also saw one where someone was like, I'm in a long distance relationship and I want to end it, but the person keeps saying they're going to kill myself. What is going on?
I'm going to tell you right now, abandonment issue or not, like, they going to have to figure that out on their own.
Yeah. Someone was like, tell their family and then keep it moving. And I was like, all right.
I was gonna say definitely just tell their family.
Yeah.
Tell their family. I'm not even doing that. If you go through with it, you surprising me, but like I don't got you going through with it.
But I don't believe that. I think you would tell their family.
Nah.
Depends. Are we talking like 2015, 2017 Ezra? Or are we talking like 2024 Ezra?
Ezra would definitely tell someone.
I'm not telling nobody.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not telling nobody. That's my little secret.
You are.
All right, let's see. My team had a TikTok where they were asked who on the team they wouldn't let date their son. They said me. My boyfriend wanted to know why. It's because I cheated a few times. Anonymous.
Okay, she honest. She had to get it off her chest.
I never really thought about those sides of it, but like if you were dating the person on the team who was the person they said, like I'd be like, what the fuck did you do? What do I not know about this going on in the back?
Yeah, that person need to be single. You cannot have a significant other.
Wait, what?
So you know those TikToks where they'll be like going around everybody like, who is the one person you wouldn't let date your son?
Okay, yeah.
She was
I got
the one
that.
that everybody said.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
so
then her boyfriend was asking questions to why she was that person.
I thought she was getting asked and that everyone was saying her, and I was like, that's fucked up.
I mean, they did all say her.
Yeah.
She cheat. Come on.
This guy fucked
Or
my
she's not
girl,
cute.
so I tried to fuck his girl, and I told that girl that he cheated. She said that she's gonna cheat back, so I said cheat with me. She said no thanks. Alabama.
Yo, that's the problem with you niggas. Them pick me type niggas. You thought you were gonna do all this in the third. You go snitch on a nigga, some random weird shit, and then she's still like, cool, like you get nothing for this. What did you get for that?
I figured you would like that one.
That's crazy.
That's funny.
All right. Let's see. My best friend gave me advice when I was having problems with my girl. He said, treat her mean to keep her keen. That made things worse. And then I found them in bed together. Howard University.
Hey, Howard dark place, boy.
Dumbass.
I never heard, was it make her mean to keep her keen? That's an interesting
Yeah.
one.
Definitely had not heard that.
I get it. Some girls like that, they like a little asshole, keep them sharp, but
Yeah.
not when it's your girlfriend. Like, maybe at the very beginning, after like 3 dates, though. Stop.
Dang, this nigga was plotting the whole time. He was setting your relationship up to fail so he could fuck your girl.
That's not
Right.
checkers.
Tell her she's a stupid slut. She'll love it.
God.
That's
All right.
easy.
2 more here. This one, I started fucking my mattress when I was 9. Ziploc bag full of lotion in between the mattress. Still hits.
Hey yo, how old is he now? And is this still going on?
He said it still hits. He's in college, clearly.
Still hits. Oh no! Wait, what is his technique? He said Ziploc bag. What?
Puts it in
Is
between
it
the
still-
mattress.
Yo, this nigga too creative.
Wait, he puts what in the mattress?
He puts a Ziploc bag full of lotion in between the mattress, and it seems like he just fucks it. That's my guess.
Wait, so is he saying like because the mattress has lotion under it, it's like
No, I think the lotion's in the bag.
oh, he puts it in the hole?
Yeah, like he's fucking the Ziploc bag in the mattress.
Oh, I was like, what, don't the bags break? And between the mattress?
He might be busting that bag open too.
Ew.
That's
Wait,
crazy.
so does he? I wonder like how many mattresses he's had because like, is he not putting a lot of holes in that? Does it not just like
No, he's not putting
spread
holes in the
eventually?
actual mattress. He's like putting it in between the mattress.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm a little confused too. Like, is he putting it like between the box spring and the mattress?
Like, is he not
okay.
putting
I started fucking my mattress when I was 9. Ziploc bag full of lotion in between the mattress. So I assume it's box spring and mattress.
Yeah,
You
probably.
just know this from experience, don't you?
No, just
There's many ways to beat your dick. That is not one of them.
Because
That's a
I'm
lot.
confused. Okay, but okay, I guess that's tight.
All right. We'll finish this last one here. My friend has been bragging about her man, but what she failed to mention was that he's a grown-ass man who isn't in college, has a whole wife and kids. She was hiding who he was, but now we're plotting to tell the wife.
Damn,
Bad
hey,
friends.
you gotta stop running your mouth trying to brag, trying to be happy. You got this and the third. You got miserable friends as company. Keep that shit to yourself. That's the problem.
Yeah, you got bad friends.
My dad told me long ago, if you gonna have a secret, keep it. Because the moment you tell somebody it is no longer a secret. Shorty, your man got a wife and kids. You cannot tell people about that. You gotta keep that shit a secret to yourself.
No, I could just tell this girl because it's the girl who doesn't have the older man, right? Who wrote it? Yeah, she's
Yes.
probably like, oh, my friend has like a sugar daddy, and she's probably jealous because this man probably has a family, and she's like, I'm gonna expose her because like her friend is like living right, and she's probably sad and ugly.
She plotting. Nah, wrong narrative. She don't got this man yet.
I don't know. I just felt it.
She about to snitch on this girl. They gonna have to end that, and then she gonna go get the man. Watch.
Oh,
No.
chestnut checkers.
No, she's not because they're probably in college poor or right out of college.
What school
And
they
her
go?
friend doesn't have anything going
It
on
said
for her.
anonymous. They didn't say.
Oh damn.
I think I'm right.
You.
If you're
guys were not
listening,
like,
girl
this
who
guy's
wrote
bad.
this,
You're
let
like,
us know
these
your
girls are
story.
the problem. Hate to see it.
Are y'all ready? What we really came here for?
Yeah, hit us with it.
All right, let me take my phone off the holder because this one goes crazy.
Before we get into our next topic, we wanted to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of this week's episode, Zencastr. When we first started recording PorchTlk, we were using whatever rinky-dink setup we could, but we realized we needed to step our game up to a legit setup, and that's where Zencastr came in. It's now super easy to record a podcast with Zencastr. Log into your browser and start recording a high-quality podcast right away. Record studio-quality sound and up to 4K video with your guest. Feel a sense of zen knowing Zencastr's multi-layered backups ensure you always have your recordings in the highest quality, even if the connection is unstable. Trust me, I know. If you have thought about podcasting before and realized that you need a lot of different tools and services, those days are over. With Zencastr's all-in-one podcasting platform, you can create your podcast all in one place and distribute it to Spotify, Apple, and other major destinations. Go to zencastr.com/pricing and use our code PorchTlk and you'll get 30% off your first month of any Zencastr paid plan. We want you to have the same easy experience we do for all our podcasting and content needs. It's time to share your story, and honestly, they have a free plan too if you need it. Just as good. Shout out to Zencaster, and let's get back to the episode. Gotta get it in hand.
This is coming from Bad Roommates. The title is, it's a text train. I like Bad Roommates because there'd be a lot of text chains. The title is, She Tried to Leave Me with Her 2-year-old. First text from Shorty to the Shorty she's hitting it with. I know it's uber last minute, but we just
Can you give them names? I'm sorry. Like, just give them names.
All right, I'm going to name the Shorty with the kid, Morgan, and I'm going to name the other one is Sam. Morgan said, I know it's uber last minute, but we just talked about it while gaming tonight. Is there any way I can do some pay of bottle? I can do some pay of bottle plus alk and a pick and offer a few groceries? I got like 90 left in stamps, so not much, but still offered for an overnight at Blanks tonight. I guess that's her nigga's name. Don't expect any answer tonight if you're not up. Buddy said, not feeling up for it. Sam said, not feeling up for it. Morgan, damn, okay. Sam, hey, I'm just doing my makeup in the bathroom, so feel free to kick me out if you need. Morgan, all good if I really need it. All good, I'll just use my nigga's mouth if I really need it. He's not here, though. Quick question, though, Morgan says. He said he's got me for tonight, but gets off at 11. Could I beg the usual favor of keeping an ear out for my child? She falls asleep before he gets back, and I can head out. Sam, damn, I forgot who I named what. I keep forgetting that, LOL. Sorry, I have to wake up early. Morgan, so, that's a no, even though I'm 99% sure she's never woken up between me leaving and getting back. Sam, that's a no. I already have a hard time saying no, so I'd appreciate not being pushed on it. Morgan, sorry, I just got a bit tiff with blank, her nigga today. Actually, you know what? We'll name it Don. Sorry, just got a bit tiff with Don. Even today,
No.
honestly understand what the issue
Way
is.
too far.
Watching her when she's asleep. Like, if tables were turned, I even told him that, like, I'd be all for watching his kids and not giving any fucks if it was at night, because, I mean, they're already asleep. And especially if he's medicated, I might just do the medicine and trust test, because, like, she doesn't wake up and you can still sleep and shit. And I just know she's not home alone.
She's going to drug her kid to make sure it's asleep?
Yeah, and Sam says to Morgan, I'd still be responsible for her. Leaving her with someone who doesn't agree to watch your child is neglect. I know you don't understand others' reasons and your capabilities are different than mine. I've already given you reasons in the past and I've given you a reason now. It seems I have to make it crystal clear, but just because I live with you doesn't make me your designated babysitter. I don't have a kid. That was my choice. You had one. That was your choice. You're not receiving it. Now you're seeing the effects of it. I will not. It's not my responsibility, and I don't even have to give you a reason. No means no. She goes crazy. I just want to let y'all see the message that she replied to that.
I can't see it.
What do you mean you can't see it?
It's not on my screen.
All right, man, don't worry about it. I gotta like zoom in.
Screenshot it to me.
What?
Screenshot it. I want to see it.
No, I'm gonna read it. Just listen.
Oh, okay.
Morgan says, I'm sorry for the pissed off response, but if we want shit to be okay still after this, leave this conversation where it is. I'm a fucking beast when I'm pissed off, and I don't want to continue saying shit. I know I'll feel bad for later when I already hate that I'm pissed off as I am. Okay, I know neither of us want living relationships to be rocky for anyone in this household, but trust me when I say a response like that is definitely headed down that road. I do not never have neglected my child, and the fact that I trust you with my child would be asleep and you accuse it as being a neglect and she is asleep is something you don't say to a parent unless they're literally neglecting their child, like not feeding them, not taking care of them, etc. And I know for a damn fact that I take care of my child. You have no kid, yes, but you also have no job and no plans, and she would be asleep. Would you have slept with her before at the same time? You're not the one watching her tonight or tomorrow. It's literally maybe for a few hour or two while she's fucking sleeping. Before me and him get back, you know I do my best to pay you whatever you deem fit or your arrangements, whether you do watch her for overnight or not. I even offer for tonight, as I do every single time, whether it's for overnight or not. Blah, blah, blah. It's why I ask you guys to watch her and I don't just leave her without saying nothing. Like, damn, you would be a shitty mom if I did that. I'm sorry for this pissed off response now, but you do not fucking pull the child neglect shit on a mom who tries her fucking best, so I feel like I have every right to be peeved. This is only halfway through. This bitch is still going. God, duh. Like I said, neither of us live alone in this household, nor do we want shit to be rocky in a living situation with anyone. But please fucking trust me when I say 100% now, no, I am the only fucking factor in keeping anything smooth in this house. So don't start fucking it up with me too. I am a damn fucking beast to give both you and blah blah blah, whoever her man is, the fucking world for having to live with the mother and a child, and that's not enough, then I guess it's not like that. I'm not used to it from what both of us know in relationships. To be thankful, I'm not a shitty ass mother expecting you guys to take care of my kid. I'll be leaving tonight once she is fully asleep. She's still fucking leaving the house. I'll be leaving tonight once she is fully fucking asleep with the fucking sick meds to ensure she won't fucking wake up till morning. Since I've got to fucking go to church in the morning, you can sleep through all of it. Or you continue to make issues about it, and shit is going to go down. And it's going to be long, and it's going to be an awkward ass fucking road for all of us living together. And I don't want it to turn into that. She will be asleep, fully fed, not alone in the fucking house, not fucking neglected. Again, sorry, but pulling the fucking neglect card set me the fuck off. I'm going to need time to cool off from it unless you want this shit to stay awkward. Sam?
Okay.
Yes?
No, I need to clarify some things.
Okay.
So I'm first of all, I'm the one who sent those messages.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm the renter or the rentee?
You're the parent. Y'all both rent a place.
Your
What?
roommates.
Y'all
Your
are
roommate.
roommates.
Okay, so we both rent together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So we pay the same amount?
I'm assuming, I don't know what.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I thought like maybe that I didn't know what I thought for this girl to think that she was entitled for childcare.
No.
I thought maybe she
Okay.
was like the rentor and the girl couldn't like pay like months and like she was like, you can babysit my child for that miss rent or like
No.
something like that.
She just
So I'm
assumed
trying to go out for the
her
night.
roommates would watch it.
Yeah, fuck that.
Okay. All of that, Sam replied to Morgan, I'm not reading this. You can't talk to me. Morgan says there's no fucking cooling down for me till this shit is fucking red. Because if I have to fucking say that in person, it's not going to be fun for either of us. I will say, had you not fucking accused me of being neglectful, this shit. Oh shit, she cropped the bed. Wouldn't have gone down in the first place. Blah blah blah. Fucking red. Damn, she cropped this terrible. I will say you had no fucking right to accuse me of being neglectful. This shit wouldn't have gone hella smoother. I wouldn't have argued a damn thing. But you pulled a fucking card you just don't fucking pull without a good fucking reason. Sam says, I'm not accusing you of anything. It's literally classified as child neglect. Look it up. You know we told you about someone being able to report you for leaving her before. That's what I'm talking about. I do have plans. Not that it matters. I told you I have to wake up early. I assume you did know about the effects of having a child. The fact that you keep pushing me to watch her despite me saying no, and especially when you know I have a hard time doing that because of how I was raised, indicated that you must be misunderstanding something about the situation. So I made my thoughts crystal clear. I don't know what you're referring to when you bring up keeping things socially smooth. Me and so-and-so get along. The issue is that you have the expectations of me watching her at all. Yes, her being asleep is easier. She would still be my responsibility. I'm sure you see the issue with leaving her alone. You need a sitter for a reason. You can feel awkward about it. I don't. Oh, so now you're saying you're going to fucking report me? That's the road we going on? Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't say that. I'm going to continue doing my makeup and read this later. Yeah, you have to get up early. You slept the last fucking time we left too on fucking Halloween while she slept before. What's the fucking deal? I'm not going to be able to do it again tonight. I have given you the respect of trying to ask you and you pull this fucking shit. You only fucking know what you've heard or seen in the group chat. I highly doubt so my man and you privately message as much as he and I do. I won't be doing it again, and I definitely won't be fucking asking you to watch her until this is all fucking blown over. Her English is like bad, bro. Whew. What do you mean you're not doing it again? If you're talking about going out while leaving me with your child and being responsible for anything that happens to it, I don't consent to that. You won't be putting me in a corner and making me feel obligated to watch your child. You will essentially be leaving her alone with no caretaker, and that shit is neglect. It doesn't matter how you offend. It doesn't matter how offended you are or how much you don't want to hear it. I don't care how upset you are. You don't get to treat people like this just because you want to go out a couple of hours early. It's not a matter of me letting this blow over. It's a matter of controlling your anger and treating people with basic respect. I provided you a list of online therapists to contact. You'd be doing everyone a favor if you reached out to one. With peace and love.
With peace and love.
Okay, first of all, if someone doesn't want to watch your kid, if you really love your child, you would not want them to watch your kid either. Like, if someone is saying no this much, you should not want them to watch your child, anyways.
No, like, absolutely. And
She's doing all this for a dick appointment, basically.
yeah, all of this to leave the house early to get some dick, which is like, are you a mother? And then like the fact that Shorty was like, I'm gonna just give him some medicine and he'll be asleep. So like, I'm going out anyway. It's crazy.
Yeah, if
So,
someone's literally like, if you leave me to watch your child, it's neglect. Like,
Don't worry, she's gonna go beast mode though.
what
the craziest part is
does
like,
that mean? Why does she keep saying that?
She
What
goes
does that
beast
mean?
mode. She sees you.
the craziest part about that is like, Shorty told you 4 or 5 times that like if you did this, she was reporting you for neglect, and you still left the fucking house.
She's still like, why are you gonna report me though?
That's crazy. She's
I
like,
wish
no,
there was a follow up.
not
Like,
show
no,
up.
Are we roommates?
it's insane.
Fuck that. Oh man. That was a really long ass story, but
No, that shit was way too long. I only made it to the third chat the last time. That was 8 screenshots. That fourth one was just like so fucking long.
no,
You
after
need
the
like a
second screenshot,
TLDR
I was
on
like,
that.
why is this a thing? Like, just separate.
No, I probably should have.
You probably should have pulled a Sam and just said when she said, "I'm not reading all that shit."
Oh no, I definitely should have done that because like that was way too much shit to send over.
Ew. Also, the second thing I hated about that was that you made me the fucking bad parent.
I didn't get to pick. I just was assigning as I went at random.
Okay, well, next time just say Sam 1 and Sam 2, because she'd be socially bad
You can't have
people.
two Sams. That's too
Yeah,
many.
it would be way too confusing.
She has so many fucking personalities. You could probably add like 5 more. And then it'd be her.
All right, we're gonna wrap this thing up. So, Ez, you had a quick real ones only after the pod talk. Dominican Republic.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say like I don't know if y'all know like DR niggas. They treat the DR like it's fucking Florida. Fuck it, they treat it like it's Atlanta. These niggas be making weekend trips to the DR, and it blows my mind. But apparently it's a quick flight. But man, the amount of DR niggas I work with that be in like fucking at work on Thursday and then the DR until Monday and then right back. I'm like, what the fuck is up with you niggas? So that was the first one. Two, I had just seen like a tribute about like Nick Cannon's. I think this is like son's second-year death anniversary. Baby died at 5 months. R.I.P. Somebody with as many kids as Nick Cannon. Why are you somebody with as many kids as Nick Cannon? Do y'all think like he actually care about this nigga that died?
Yeah.
Like, it's not even like he be with the kid because he's got so many kids. It's not like he actually puts in time with these kids. So I'm kind of like at 5.
Apparently he does, though.
You said what?
Apparently he does take care of his kids, though, and he spends like a good amount of time.
I know he financially takes care of all of these niggas, and
No,
I know
but apparently he actually does see them for a good amount of time.
I
I
agree.
mean, it's probably not. I mean, people's parents fucking travel all over all the time. They barely see their kids. I'm pretty sure that he spends at least a little bit more than those kind of parents.
He could. And I'm sure he does see some. I seen him with some of his older kids. This nigga was 5 months old. Like the older ones, like 4, 5, 6, you had time to bond with. You like they got personalities. I just don't buy it. I don't think he missed this 5-month-old nigga. Like I don't think he really knew this nigga.
You're like it just
So,
doesn't make
yeah,
sense.
like,
It's not adding up.
he had like 2 infant babies at the same time, plus his other like 12 kids. I don't think he missed this nigga.
I mean, I feel like any child that died of yours, you'd probably feel sad about and feel it.
Yeah, but I feel like most people got like 2 or 3 kids. When your whole mission was I was put on here to like procreate, you gotta know that you're gonna lose a couple here and there along the way. I don't. Yeah, I don't think he really be missing that kid. I can't lie.
I wonder how many times he met him. Because, like you said, like if he's traveling, meeting kids, like and doing stuff, like he probably met him a couple times, but like he probably isn't
Pretty
as
sure he was
involved as
there
like
at the
new parents
birth.
usually are.
Even if he was there at the birth, that don't mean he like really with this nigga. He had 2 infants at the same time with 2 different shorts. He was not with both of them. He wasn't with either of them for real.
I'm not gonna talk about that. It's a child's death, so
You're defending Nick hard, and we got eyes on you for that.
That was just so we know. That's our Nick Hand is never coming on the pod now. I don't know if he ever was, but he's definitely not anymore.
I'd love to get him. I've got questions for sure.
God. All right.
Fucking
Let's wrap this
dick.
thing up and do some music and TV recommendations.
TV wise, I am running through. Oh, apologies to anybody that I told Next Level Chef was back. I thought it was the 18th. It's not actually until the 28th. So next week.
Oh.
boo.
Sunday. 30 Rock. I've been watching a crazy amount of 30 Rock.
So good. So good.
30 Rock is good.
Yeah, I fucking love 30 Rock.
It has jokes like it literally has jokes spaced out like the closest between like any TV show ever. They come like back to back to back to back.
Yeah. Definitely would not be able to air today. Like
I don't know.
No.
Get a girl.
The trailers with 30 Rock, like, I don't know, something about them, they just like always turn me off.
It's so good.
It's like almost, it's not dry, but it's like,
I love dry.
it's almost like so in your face, it shouldn't make sense for it to be funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Music, I'm gonna go with The Jungle by Band OK and Preston. Cut it out.
Okay. TV wise, I'll go Real Housewives of Salt Lake City because they had this huge scandal, so I had to watch the season, and I was like, oh my gosh, just watching it all unfold. Music wise, American Dream, the album, though, 21 Savage.
Okay, TV wise, still watching The Nanny. Great show. Definitely should watch it. Definitely would not also air in today's time frame for sure. Music wise, I'm gonna go with Goodie Bag by Still Woozy. Quick minor shout out: Morgan spilled her drink halfway through your story, and I caught it while you were. It's pretty funny.
It was so funny.
Shout out to video. So if you're
You
not
like
watching,
did not notice.
check it out on Spotify and YouTube. The video will be up there. With that being said, we're going to wrap this thing up. Thank you for listening as always. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, PorchTlk No A. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. You can watch us on Spotify. You can watch us on YouTube. I don't know if anywhere else you can watch us, but you can definitely watch us on there.
In your dreams.
And in your dreams. We appreciate you for listening. We'll be back next week. Peace.